POV, I walk up to your house with this and I say, Merry Christmas, I love you. Here's some homemade butter. Are you denying me? The answer is no. I understand that theoretically it's mid-November, but I also understand that if I don't start testing and prepping all of my Christmas recipes, there will not be enough time. This year I'm committed to fully just making everyone something that they can eat and gain 10 pounds and think about me. So we're gonna start that journey today. I figured we would do some banana bread and some homemade butter. Who doesn't love homemade butter and banana bread? I'll wait. The first step to make this extra special Christmas theme, I am thinking I'm gonna decorate it and package it individually. Thinking of starting at Goodwill and seeing if I can thrift any cute homeware stuff to put it in. I'm thinking little mason jars for the butter and then little tiny ceramic dishes for the banana bread. If Goodwill fails, because you know sometimes it does, I'm gonna go to Home Goods, TJ Maxx, maybe Michael's, but I'm definitely gonna avoid Williams-Sonoma because if I go in there, it'll be like World War III in my wallet. Let's do it. That's kind of cute. This one's really cute too. Should I get this? I feel like I could make this work. If you know me, you know that this is my worst nightmare. What the No. These are haunted for sure. Alright, as expected, I only found a few of the things that I kind of was looking for in Goodwill. I'm gonna have to go to Home Goods, maybe TJ Maxx. I'm definitely gonna have to go to Dunkin' Donuts first and get a holiday drink. Get me in the spirits, you know what I'm saying? Necessary. So can I please do a medium iced coffee with almond milk? Do 2 pumps of the peppermint mocha in there. It's gonna be all, please.
All right, pull forward.
Thank you. Let's try it really quick. Also, I know it's contradictory to get almond milk and then get peppermint mocha because it's chocolate. I don't care. Hallelujah! Don't you dare take the Christ out of Christmas. Amen. Delicious, festive. I love these cup designs too. The little munchkins, they're so cute. Consider my bells jingled. All right, that's enough of that. Winter Wonderland. All right, already we are having way better luck here, of course, for $1 million. But look at this. This is exactly the vibe that I'm going for. I'm so tempted. No. I wish that they had like little banana bread tins of these because this is me to a T. Beautiful. Okay, I know I said earlier that I didn't want to use toothpicks, but look at this. No. I'm gonna have to go with these because these have little bags in them too for wrapping. We have a few options. These have cute little gingerbread men on them and they're pink. Love the pink theme. Assorted Christmas, or we can go classic here. I think we're gonna have to go with the classic. There are just too many of these around. I have to get some. I have to get these, unfortunately. So sorry. I'm at Publix getting the ingredients for the banana bread. I did my best to find bananas that were like very ripe because I don't have any at home. These will just have to do, I guess. I've never made my own butter before, but apparently this is all you need. So we're just gonna have faith there. Y'all, I've got a bag of bananas and a dream. Let's do it. All right, everyone, we have finally arrived home and I think I have everything that I need and want. I didn't necessarily find what I wanted to at Goodwill. My original plan was to thrift a bunch of small ceramic containers like this one for each individual little banana bread. I only found one. So luckily I found these at Home Goods and they're not necessarily environmentally friendly or as cute and personalized like I wanted to, but they're biodegradable. And we love them. So I'll definitely use these two that I picked up at Goodwill for some other Christmas present craft that I decided to do, but I'm not gonna use them today. So we're just gonna put them off to the side. I have all my ingredients set out for us. I got my bananas. Typically, I would prefer a banana that's falling off the bone, very brown if you will, but I decided to do this last minute. I got the brownest ones that I could find. Life hack, if you are short on time and you're like, I really want to make banana bread tonight, but my bananas are so yellow. If you just put them in like a brown paper bag, let it sit on the counter for a few hours, they will brown, they will ripen. We're not gonna do that. These are good enough for me. I also got these cute little party picks. I know I said I wasn't gonna get them, but then they had like 300 different kinds at Home Goods and I was getting overwhelmed and felt like I was gonna regret it if I didn't get at least one. And then I also have my butter ingredients. I got these cute little jars for each butter. That sounds silly. And apparently the only thing that you need to make butter is heavy whipping cream. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and pre-portion these. That way it makes things a little easier.
And I'm gonna grab myself a drink.
Today I am going for the Villa Sonia Pinot Grigio. I hope that's what that says. To many people's alarm, I don't know how to read cursive. They didn't teach us in school, it's not my fault. I also got this handy dandy corkscrew because yesterday when I got home and discovered that this bottle had a cork and not a twist off top, I was very disappointed.
Not today.
All right, I've never done this before, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to start with it up. I don't know. The oven's preheated. Okay guys, I think I figured it out. Watch this. Oh my God, how do you do this? Wait, did I just break this? What the fuck? I broke the corkscrew and then pushed the cork down into the wine. That is not how this is supposed to go. Am I still gonna drink it? Absolutely. I have this cute little gingerbread glass, so I'm gonna put some ice in here and mix this with a poppy cranberry. There's no ice. Luckily the wine was chilled. I've never had to work this hard for a glass of wine in my entire life, but there's a day for everything, I guess. We're doing a hefty pour. Best drink mixers ever. All right, back to business. Today I'm gonna make my famous banana bread. Literally everyone always asks me, Kara, can you please make me banana bread? And I have to lock the doors, turn off my phone, ignore everyone because it gets annoying. I usually add chocolate chips. Today I'm going to actually just put a banana on top and keep it simple and elegant. Not everyone likes chocolate chips in their banana bread and I respect that. In this bowl, I have my dry ingredients. It is a 1.5 cups of just regular all-purpose flour, a teaspoon of baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And this bowl is a cup of packed dark brown sugar. The recipe calls for light. I don't know what the difference is, but I really like the taste of molasses, so I went with dark. I have my 6 bananas. You can use as little as 3. I want it to taste like a banana punched you in the face, so I like to use 6. I have my butter here. It's supposed to be softened. It's supposed to be room temperature. It's not. And then I have 2 eggs, and that's everything. Very simple, very easy. I already went ahead and preheated the oven to 350 degrees, so that is all ready to go. Of course, the star of this recipe is my beautiful KitchenAid. The first step is going to be creaming the butter. That's suspicious. It's gonna be creaming the butter and the sugar together and then adding the egg and the vanilla. The butter, like I said, is supposed to be room temperature. Mine's not. And you don't want it to be melted. You just want it to be softened. You don't want it to be melted. So melting this in the microwave, that would not work. But putting it in the microwave and checking it for every 5 seconds, that might work. I'm just gonna start with 30 seconds, but I'm gonna check it like every 5 seconds. All right, that is where we want it to be. Now we're just gonna throw this in the bowl and mix it with the brown sugar. You want it to get creamy, okay? Once that's mixed around pretty well, you're just gonna go ahead and add the brown sugar and give that another minute or 2 to mix. Clean as you go. Number 1 pro tip. You're gonna wanna add the eggs 1 at a time at a slow speed. On a real note, some people will crack the egg somewhere else and then pour it into the bowl. I don't wanna waste a dish. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna risk the shell going into the mix and having to pick it out by hand meticulously. That's not gonna happen. I have good luck. See? Let that get all friendly. Grab a spatula for the edges. Gonna add the other egg. Once that's all mixed together, I'm gonna go ahead and add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I don't measure this either because if more gets in, it's just gonna be better. Add with our heart. Man, this bacon thing is easy. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Now we need to move on to the banana part, which this is when things get a little messy. Like I said before, you can use as little as 3 bananas, but I like a mighty banana flavor. I'm gonna use all 6 of these. So I'm just gonna go ahead and peel them and throw them right in this bowl to be mashed. Banana number 5. I can't remember if this works or if I hate this hack. So let's find out. I'm gonna use a whisk to mash this all together. Oh no, I might not have liked this. This might not be the best method, to be honest with you, but it seems to be working for me. So I'm just gonna continue on with this. We can leave some big chunks, I just don't want a lot. But a few is a little bit of chunkage is okay. Now we're just gonna take these mashed bananas and we're gonna pour them into the wet mixture. Ew, that sound is vile, actually. Then mix. It might look slightly curdled. It's supposed to look like that. Let it look like that. That's normal. Now we're gonna add in the dry ingredients. It's the flour, the baking soda, and the salt. You're supposed to add this a little while it's running, so let's see how that goes. When you add it all at once, it explodes like a cloud and doesn't mix correctly. Not like this is the correct way to do this though. Looks good to me. That looks delicious. So I have 6 of these little banana breads. I'm not gonna measure, I'm just gonna measure with the heart again. It's what I do. I'd say the only thing that you wanna look out for is just making sure that you don't overfill it, because these are kind of smaller containers. Oh, fuck. All right, so it looks like we have enough to fill up fully 4 containers. What a tongue twister, fully 4 containers. Okay, not that much of a tongue twister. This is why we prepare. This is why we do this in advance so that we can see how much we're gonna get out of this. And just in case that wasn't enough banana for you or your loved ones, I am gonna put some banana on the top. Just slice it, mama. Like, this is what we're going for. Doesn't that look pretty? And then we're just gonna lay it on top. Beautiful. I love them. I'm gonna put them in the oven for about 30 minutes. They are a little smaller, so I'm gonna keep my eye on them. It might end up being around 45 minutes. Once it gets to 30 minutes, I'll just check them every 5 minutes. That banana is a little ugly, but I do find that the ugliest bananas bake the prettiest. Do good, babies. I love you. All right, while those bake, let's go ahead and make that homemade butter from scratch. Like the old times of yore, if you will. Remember how I said clean as you go? I'm regretting that now. All right, let's address the elephant in the room. I cleaned as I went a little hard and got water all over the front of my jeans. I've got this cute apron, so let's cook. I've never made butter before, but apparently according to Google, it's pretty easy. And all you need is whipping cream, a paddle attachment, and a mixer. But I don't think that the Amish would agree. We are gonna go in with 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. I'm not sure how much butter this is gonna make. The way I don't fully read any recipe, apparently. So we're just gonna pour that directly into the mixer. And then it says to beat it at a medium speed until stiff peaks appear. I don't know how cold it is outside, so I don't know if stiff peaks are gonna appear. We're gonna whip it at a medium speed for now. See what happens. Starting to get a little frothier. I have just been standing here like this for 5 minutes. Scared. It's getting foamy, which means I think that's it's on its way to stiff peaks. So things are going well. It's been 10 minutes, so let's do a little banana bread check. Oh, beautiful. Now that it looks like this, we're gonna turn it up. I'm not sure if you're supposed to, but I'm gonna go ahead and scrape down the sides. Oh my gosh, this is starting to look like real butter, you guys. Let's keep letting it whip. Stand back. I don't know if it's done enough. I am going to try it with this attachment and we're just gonna see how that goes. If it doesn't go well, oh well, so be it. It's going well. All right, this is what we wanted though. Oh, that's butter. Watch out everyone, that's butter. And that's buttermilk, which I'm gonna save because I can make some biscuits. All right, like I said, this is when it's gonna become very apparent that I've never done this before. Just gonna squeeze the extra liquid out of it. I don't know, I don't have cheesecloth. Oh, I'm scared. I have this tiny little scrap of parchment paper that I'm gonna put the butter on. That way I can just get it out of the liquid. Problem solved. Clean hands, no hair, butter time. This is what it looks like, by the way. Wait, this is crazy. I think that's a good amount of liquid out of it. I guess I'm gonna save this because I wanna make biscuits. Fresh buttermilk? Are you kidding me? That's impeccable. Banana bread's doing well, so now we're gonna run this under some cold water and then we can talk about adding salt or maybe some cinnamon. And I'm just gonna run it under the cold water. I've also seen people put it in a bowl of ice water. Yeah, my ice maker is throwing a tantrum right now, so this will have to do. I think I'm just gonna keep it simple and just add sea salt. This is Malden flaky sea salt. Nothing better than just pure salted butter. So let's be generous, shall we? I hope this is not about to be the saltiest butter in the entire world. Also, I don't know if this is the way that you're supposed to distribute it. It's the way I'm doing it. It's definitely still got some liquid in it, but it's homemade fresh butter. Like, that's allowed, I think. So for the butter, I have these 4 little jars. So I'm literally just gonna eyeball this. Cute. We might have to do 2 butters, but that's okay. Homemade butter. And it's so cute. The timer did just go off for 30 minutes. Oh boy. Whichever grandma came up with a hack to just stick a clean toothpick or skewer in there, and if it comes out clean, it's done, they ate, because that is 100% true. But then I start feeling insecure, and then the hack no longer works for me. So what now? What now, Nona? I'm gonna follow my intuition and give those another 5 minutes. The Nonas are speaking through me. Now is when we also get creative with the packaging. So I'm thinking red ribbon. So I'm just gonna cut a few ribbons for each of these and tie it around the top. Stop it right now. These are so cute. Let's take these puppies out. The heat wave gets me every time. Whenever I bake, I feel like I personally birthed these or something. Tell me something says I love you more than this. Tell me you can buy something that says I love you more than this. These babies just have to cool for a few minutes, probably like 20, 30, and then I'm gonna wrap them up with the butter. Now that my banana bread is done cooling, I'm gonna go ahead and assemble and package and try to make it all look cute together. So let's do it. Oh, you guys, this is gorgeous. This is going to look beautiful. Look at that so far. This is pre-bow. Look at that. If someone came to me this Christmas and said, Merry Christmas, here's some homemade banana bread and homemade butter with flaky sea salt, I would simply cease to exist. This was such a fun and easy way to put your heart into gift giving. I'll link the recipe for both of these down below because this was just so easy. If we all just learn how to make this banana bread, then we can stop asking me to make it. Please. Please, for the love of God. Bye.